Hi, everybody. Carl Diffenderfer here from Higher Impact. Good to see all of you today. I wanted to just spend a few minutes talking with you about a concept that comes up a lot in coaching, and I think it might help you in your business, your life, whatever it is that you're trying to do. And so the idea is this: it's a lot of business owners run into these problems with, I want to say that cautiously because none of us have problems, right? But we run into these problems in our business and it's unexpected. We weren't expecting to have this happen and we're not sure how to deal with it, how to process it. And these 6 8s, ATES, are great ways to begin to deal with these problems. Um, and so ultimately, if you're a business owner and you want to have freedom in your business, which most business owners do, some don't, but most do, then you're going to want to focus on these 6 8s. Now that sounds kind of funny to say 6 8s, but you'll get it here in a second. The first three are the ones that you most commonly hear. And I'm going to share them with you right now. And I'll be curious to hear. By the way, if you want, post in the comments below as I'm talking here and share with me what it is that these mean to you. So here they are: automate, delegate, eliminate. There's the three. I'll give you the other three here in a moment. So these are the most common ones. You also might hear delegate, automate, eliminate, but whichever way you hear it, it's the idea of, okay, well, number one, delegate. Let's look at that. If we're going to delegate something, it means that we've identified that it's not something we need to do. A lot of business owners do things that really that are below their pay grade. So they might be doing administrative tasks. They might be running for the mail. They might be doing things that really aren't the best use of their time. There are things that they can do for the company that will generate more money for the company. And so when we look at what we can delegate, we want to go through a delegation process of identifying what we do in our day-to-day. And then after that, we want to take those things and say, okay, well, A, do I like doing this? Do I not like doing it? But B, should I be doing this? As they do that, they can begin to create a delegation plan. Now, if you want more information about this, reach out to me. I'd be happy to give you a free complimentary coaching session just to like dig into this a little bit. It's pretty complicated, but once you get it, it's real easy. And I can teach you how to delegate. Now, also with delegation, maybe you want to employ a new person to help you with that delegation. What I've done is I have a team of people in the Philippines, and they do a whole bunch of work for me. They're a huge help. I value them very greatly, but they give me the opportunity to delegate things that otherwise I might not be able to do. For example, some business owners, they might not be able to afford somebody locally, but abroad they can do it. In my case, I can afford people locally, but I want to be able to support people abroad. I want to help people in other countries that might not have an opportunity for a job like we do here. And so my way of delegating is to give to my overseas team, and they do amazing. If you ever want to meet any of them or learn more about that, I'm happy to share that with you too. So, okay, so now we have delegate. Automate is next. Automate is where we're taking something that we're going to create it and have it happen over and over and over without us ever having to touch it. Some great tools to help you with this are online automation systems. Obviously, inbound marketing, the email marketing that you can do through inbound marketing is a great way to do that through maybe HubSpot or Infusionsoft or something like that. But then also, there's other ways to do it too. Like, for example, Zapier. I use Zapier to automate moving, like when I add a contact to my contacts, it automatically puts them in QuickBooks. That saves me the time of double entry. Obviously, automation gets rid of double entry, any kind of remedial tasks that you have to do over and over and over. Figure out how to automate that or delegate it. Okay, so automate, delegate, eliminate is the final one. And eliminate is what are we doing that we shouldn't be doing? And a good way to tell if you're doing something you shouldn't be doing is to say, do I feel like I should be doing this? Do you should all over yourself? As I think Tony Robbins says that. So when we look at the things that we're doing in our day-to-day, we want to identify, okay, is this something that I really should be doing? Going back to the delegate, when we make that list of things that we do on a monthly, daily, weekly, hourly basis, those things we can look at real quickly and say, do these really help the business? Statistically, it's proven that 20% of what you do actually generates 80% of the results in your business. So, okay, now how could we shrink that, all that stuff down so that we can do more of the 20% to have better results in our business than doing all this 80% of stuff that really doesn't do anything for us? Okay, so automate, delegate, eliminate. Now, you ready for the other three? These are the ones that I'm adding to our eight. And the reason I'm adding them is because I think that those first three are great, but I think there's a couple other eights that we should look at. All right, so number one is the word deliberate. And so what I mean by that is sometimes we need to take a moment to pause, to slow down, to deliberate over what it is that we're doing. Okay. Should I be doing that? How could I do that better? Is that a current goal or is that a future goal? Is that something that I need to manage better? Do I need more clarity around the organization of that thing? Do I need to plan better? Whatever it is, deliberate over it. If we study many of the greats of the past, they all had massive amounts of journals. Back here behind me are quite a few. It's I think the stack's about this big now. Journaling is so imperative towards your success. And when you deliberate, that gives you the opportunity to write things down and come up with better ideas. Okay, the next one is concentrate. So when we concentrate on something, we actually want to put our focus on that. I don't know about you, but I can be squirrel, I'm gone. I'm on to the next thing. I thrive on interruptions. I love that about myself. But what it means is sometimes I really just need to hunker down and concentrate on that one thing. Even like this video today, I've been percolating on it all day saying, okay, should I talk about this? What should I do? Blah, blah, blah. And at the end of the day, I was just not going to do it because I was like, yeah, I don't know. I don't feel quite ready. Do you ever do that to yourself? You have this, I should do that, but then you just don't do it because I got to do this and it's not going to be quite perfect. And I really should pull this together, whatever it is. And so we need to concentrate. And then finally, this one is probably the most important of all of them. And you're going to find this one rather interesting. The final, give a drum roll here, the final 8 of the 6 8s, and that is perspirate. I know that sounds kind of funny, right? Perspirate. But what I mean by that is sometimes we have to put in the hard work to make something work. Sometimes we have to go the extra mile. We have to perspirate to really reach that success that we're after. And so let me ask you, how are you doing at perspirating? Are you going that extra mile to make sure that you're successful and that you're right on track with where you need to be? I don't know about you, but sometimes I get lazy. Sometimes I just want to rest on my laurels. I want to just take it easy. But if we really look at ourselves and where we want to go and what we want to accomplish, sometimes we have to perspirate. All right, so we have automate, delegate, eliminate. We also have deliberate. We have concentrate. And we also have perspirate. Now, my challenge to you, my final challenge to you out of this is don't hibernate. Go out and work hard. Strive for your goals. Go after your calling. Do the things that God's called you to do and do it well. Don't give up. Keep pressing forward because it does have an impact. It has an eternal impact. It has an impact here in your family, your business, your staff. Everybody around you is impacted by your drive to go out and be great at what it is that you do. So thanks for listening. I hope you found this valuable. I'm going to be doing more of these as time goes by. If I can ever help you in any way, please just reach out. I'd be happy to provide support or encouragement, or maybe it's you have this tough issue that you're trying to wrestle through, or maybe a difficult employee, whatever it is that you're trying to figure out, reach out. I probably have some of the solutions that could help you. Take care, everybody. Talk to you next time. We'll see ya.